everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's great Nikki. Now in this video I'm going to share my surgery with you guys, right? So I had two surgery and I'm going to share those stories. One was in 2011 and the other one was in 2009. So I'm going to start with the one from 2009. In February of 2009, right, I was in high school, secondary school, fifth form, you know, yeah, just about to go to college, about to graduate from high school, going on to college. So yeah, I was just, you know, feeding up my breast and so on, both of them. I don't know why, but I was doing that. But then I felt a lump in the left breast. Good. So I don't know, I didn't think it was nothing. So then after a couple of weeks, I still feel the thing. This, I'm like, okay. I told my mommy, to my doctor and so on, and get checkups and so on. And every Monday, I had to skip school and go to the doctor, you know, and he will just examine my breast just to see if the lump was still there. After a couple of months going to the doctor every Monday and doing examinations and so on, in I think it was April, right? He decided the lump is still there. What happened? The lump was still there in April. So he said he asked my mommy if she wants to remove it, or if I can't, or if she want me to take pills and remove it and get the pills melted or something of that sort. And then my mommy was asking me what I want to do. So I was there, I'm like, I don't know, you know, I don't know. And then you know, she had a friend, a maid, by the way. He did a surgery. He had a lump in his breast as well, and he did a surgery. So my mom was asking him if I should do the pills, or if I should use the pills, or if I should do the surgery. And he said it will be better if I do the surgery. Now I was so scared when I heard the word surgery, because I'm like, seriously, I don't want to do surgery. My mom told the doctor that I will do the surgery, right? So then he recommended us to go to a surgeon. He recommended a surgeon that is my favorite surgeon, right? So he recommended that surgeon. We went to him by the hospital, and I had to go to the hospital every Monday morning. Again, skipping school every Monday morning to do that, to examine my breast and so on, and what's not and what's not. So the surgeon said, okay, fine, we're going to get it removed, listen, this is what he said. He showed me a piece under here, right? He raised up my breast and he was like, okay, I am going to cut hair, right? He told me he's going to cut under my breast. I'm like, good, that's a good, because the lump was down underneath the breast, like, you know, like the lump was under here, right? So he said he's gonna cut under there. I'm like, fine, okay, cool. So, you know, after a couple of weeks and so on, well, he put the surgery a date for after my CXC exams were finished. I think my exams finished like the 12th of June, right? And I did the surgery the following Friday after, right? So, I mean, I was scared at first. I was scared, you know, I was scared right up to the day of the surgery. You know, I had to wake up early, you know, go to the hospital. And then when I went to the hospital, another lady was there, and she was like, you know, she was going to do some kind of other surgery on her inside, and she like telling me all kind of foolishness. And I was there, I started to cry. Yes, I started to cry because the lady was telling a whole bunch of foolishness, but tube going down in her throat, and I'm like, I don't want a tube go down in my throat, but no, tube didn't have to go down in my throat, as a matter of fact. So then I went into the nurse, before the surgery, the nurse with me, my age and, you know, all those stuff that nurses do. Asked me if I'm allergic to anything and so on. So then I went inside the little room, they had to change, put on this ugly thing. So a little gong thing, by the way, and put a thing over my head. I prayed before I go. My mommy was there. I don't know, my mom was kind of scared too, but she was like there. She prayed. She said everything is going to be okay. I believed her, so I went inside the room. She took me in, and then a doctor take me from home and pray me on this bed thing, and I was like there. Oh my God! They put an injection in my hand, all kind of needle going up in my hand and so on, and then oh God, this is making me emotional. Okay, I remember them putting this white thing over my nose. I forgot the name of that thing, but it was some kind of tube or something over my nose, and I'm like, oh God, please help me to get out of here, because I have heard so many stories before about people who went in for surgery and did not come out back. I went on the internet to read up all sort of things, and I was scared, but I left everything in God's hands. So after the doctors put the I remember seeing some Chinese doctor. Yeah, they were Chinese. They put the tongue over my nose. I don't know what happened after that, right? I had no idea what happened after that. I just felt my body feel like it getting kind of thing. I wanted to stay awake, but I was trying to stay awake, but I couldn't help it. So yeah, that the next time so I had a surgery like 7 o'clock. I dropped sleep about that. I don't know when I dropped sleep, by the way, but I know I woke up about after 10 that same morning, and when I wake, I was feeling so much pain in my breast. I was there. I wasn't even full. I wasn't fully awake. My eyes were open. When I tried to get up off the bed, just to raise up my head, I felt myself going back down because the anesthesia, whatever the thing they would have gave me to go to sleep, it was, I don't think it really rough off here. So yeah, I was there in the recovery room. Other people was there, people who just cut out babies and so on was there, and what's not, and the other lady who had to push the tube in her throat and so on. So then I was there. I was just listening to everything around me, but when I tried to open my eyes just shut back down. I was scared because I don't know what the hell been happening, and then I hear this thing over me, just and then after I said let me go back to sleep. Then I went back to sleep, and then when I wake up, this handsome male nurse was over me standing, and he was just moving with the gong I had on, and I'm like, why are you touching me? Right, so he said, I'm checking it. So then I take my hand, I put it on my breast just to feel what happened. It was only plaster, obviously. Plaster, right? It was plaster. So then I said, okay, but when I saw the plaster had blood around it. So then when my mommy came to me, I'm like, Mommy, how come my blood here? The doctor said they were going to cut it underneath. He cut it on top here. And she's like, oh, I don't know, blah, 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 blah. And she talked to the doctor and so on. The doctor said, oh, I don't know if it was an excuse or if they just wanted to spoil my breast or whatever. But I thank God the lump was gone. That's what I wanted. And they sent it to test, sent it to Trinidad for testing and so on. I didn't go back for it, but the doctors said that it wasn't, dangerous or not cancerous and so on, right? And then I left it that, I went to the doctor for checkup and so on. And then I graduated from school, gone to college. And then in my last year of college, which is 2 years after that, in 2011, October 2011, I felt another lump. And this time, it was one lump there, and then it was another one hook onto it. So it was 2 in 1. I mean, they wasn't that big, but they were like a small, like a 25 cent size or so on. Oh, and mind you, I had a scar after the first surgery. It was a scar, and it turned into a keloid because I don't know, I had sprout flesh. Well, that's what they say. I had sprout flesh. A keloid was there, and it looked ugly. Right, so I was kind of glad when I had to do this other surgery. when I finally double lump again in October, and told my mommy again. We went for testing and so on. Then feel up my breast and so on. Sent me to the doctor. Basically the same procedure like the first one. I did the surgery in February of 2012. I mean, this time I already knew what to expect because I think I was around 2019 or somewhere around that age. I knew what to expect because I had the first one, so obviously I knew what to expect and what's not. And before that, the doctor told me that because I had this pearl flesh, I had to go to the doctor every Monday to inject some kind of thing inside this pearl flesh just to soften it, because they were going to remove that the keloid and the 2 lumps in my breast on the same morning, right? I went with the intention of getting them removed and so on, that to get them come back. They told me to go by the clinic and so on to change the dressing. They did not tell me that the first time, but they said to go and change the dressing and what's not, to get a nurse dressing. Now when I got to the clinic,
I'm a nurse of state. He wanted to dress it. I said no, I don't want you to dress it. I want the lady to dress it because I'm that man, you know. He even, I mean, I see him all the time when I'm going to work. I don't want him coming. No, and it was so ugly.
it was so ugly. You know, I mean, the keloid was gone, the lumps were gone. But then after a couple of weeks, the keloid came back. Not the lump, but the keloid, because of my pearl flesh. I mean, that's not dangerous. I mean, I wonder if I can show y'all. Y'all know how a keloid look, right? You know, those plump thingy. It's not thoughtful or whatever. But yeah, that's what I mean by keloid. Yeah, so, yeah, and, you know, those 2 surgeries were basically, oh my god, the toughest times in my life, and I pray to God that I do not have to go through anything like that again. Nothing like that again. I do not want to experience being in a lecture, being in a theater, you know, being cut, being under the knife, no, being put to sleep. That's why I'm afraid to have children, because I don't know. I just pray to have children. I don't want to be back in that place down there. Yeah, so you guys might be wondering, why did Nikita tell us this story? No, I tell you all this story because I decided to share this personal story with you guys for 2 reasons. One reason being, never ignore your body when it is in pain. No, it doesn't have to be pain, and it can be, your body can just feel different. Never ignore your body. You know your body better than anybody else. And if you feel something is not right, then something is definitely not right. So get yourself to a doctor and checked out. It don't have to be a pain. It can be just a different feeling in your body or something. Just get yourself checked out, because you know how your body's supposed to feel. You know your body better than anybody else. Don't let anybody tell you, oh, it's just a little gas or whatever. No, you get your body checked out. Okay, that is what God put doctors here for. But more importantly, this is why I wanted you to know this story. I have faults. I have other faults. You know, as I said before, it's left a keloid on my breast, and it ain't cute. It's ugly. Okay, so we all have faults. We all have scars, and I am sure that you have a lot of scars, and you might be thinking that it is the worst thing in the world. Let me tell you something, okay? This keloid that I have and the other scars I have does not define who I am, and it definitely cannot define who you are. So what if you have a little imperfection? Does that mean that it is defining you? No. The experience of what I went through and not the circumstances, that's what is defining me. So my camera battery died. As I was saying, you know, I walk around proud with my imperfections because I feel like I went through a war, and these are my battle wounds. My battle wounds. And guess what? I feel like I came out on top. So yeah, that's it for you guys today. You know, I want to thank you guys so much for stopping by. I mean, you asked for more story time and you got them. Okay, so yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for stopping by. You know, I love you all. Please remember that. Please like the video. Let me see. Like it, comment down below. Tell me if you guys ever had any surgeries and so on. I mean, this video quality was not bad. Yeah, so tell me guys if you all have any surgeries, anything similar to me or whatever. And don't forget to subscribe for those of you who have not subscribed, because guys what, I have big things coming for you guys in 2016. So as always, thank you guys for stopping by, and remember, Nikki loves you. Mwah.